Describe the atmosphere out there. Pretty neat deal for the fans. And you
Yeah,
guys.
first of all, I would like to say thank you to all the fans for coming out, making all this fun for us. It's a practice, another part of camp, and they brought energy, and I like it for the freshmen. They've never been out there yet with, full packed crowd, so I think that helped them.
What do you guys think? Energy looked. I mean, it looked good. Do you think this was a good practice for you?
Yes, sir. I think it was. It's a lot of stuff we could work on. Coach Jones on the microphone, explaining a little bit of things we can work on. So we're just gonna go watch the film and get better from it. But we enjoyed the night.
Normally it rains. You guys go inside. So
I liked it. I feel like we was playing backyard football. It was fun. I was down there talking to James. We're not in that hot indoor now. We could go out here and play.
For the guys that haven't played in front of a home crowd here, how helpful was this to create a little bit of an atmosphere for?
I think it was very helpful because I know when I was a freshman out there playing the UT Martin game, my first game, I was nervous, but I feel like it's going to do wonders for them. They get the jitters out right now, so when we come to Austin Peay, they'll be fine.
Was it more than you expected as far as the crowd?
Yes, sir, it was. And then what surprised me, it rained, and they stayed out there. They just moved up a little bit and kept cheering.
It's better than the media.
It is.
George, what do you think the team kind of takes from this? I know it's just a practice, but the circumstances may be a little bit different. Just what do you think the team?
Just finding our guys, finding out who's going to be able to go out there and make plays in front of these people and make plays, just together as a team. So I feel like we're just going to go evaluate ourselves, technically things we could get better on, and just move forward.
Did you think practice today was a little bit more competitive with all those fans out
Oh
there?
yeah. You got the adrenaline rushing. You're not getting as tired. You're just out there playing in front of all those people, getting your energy.
A lot of one-on-one drills there against the D-line.
I got cheated.
Did you?
Everybody else had a live quarterback. I had a pad that was like 20 yards. So Corey got upfield, thought he beat me. I'm undefeated in pass rush this whole camp.
How do you think you guys as a whole did tonight?
Oh, I think we did well. Our defense played well. We played well. I feel like it's things we can improve on. And, we got to improve on the field goal unit and things like that.
You guys are halfway through camp now. Was it nice to have this very different practice to kind of get over that hump?
Yeah, it felt like a second spring game. It really didn't even feel like a practice. It was exciting. The fans made it fun, and we just learned from it and get better.
Obviously, you guys were able to get a lot of wet ball work in today. Is it tough to battle kind of those elements?
I think it was fun. Probably as offensive linemen, the pretty boys, receivers and quarterbacks, they probably didn't like it. But as offensive linemen, we enjoyed it.
Have you ever practiced in a rain like that?
Not practice, but Oregon, I remember our freshman year, we played in the rain, but we always bring it in the indoor, so I was glad we couldn't go back to the indoor today.
You liked it better this way?
Yes, sir. It's humid. Y'all in there breathing all our air watching this and stuff in the indoor, so it get kind of humid. But today it was fine.
Miss it early on, but you probably talked about it. When you walk out here, it's another practice, but then you look up and you see a lot of orange in the stands. What was that like for you out there?
It was exciting. Like I said, I appreciate all the fans that came out. We appreciate them. They made this practice. They brought energy to it. They brought adrenaline to us. So it was just fun to go out there and play in the game environment.
And a lot of them hanging out there went through the overhang, but they hung through it. Huh?
Yeah. When I saw the rain, I was afraid. I was like, oh man, everybody's gonna leave. But they stayed and they fought through it.
2 weeks out now, you guys open the season. How close is this team? How ready is this team to start playing football?
Oh, we got a lot to work on, but I feel like we've made strides, especially this past week. And we just got to go out there, correct the little things and, get everything tight, get everything perfect so we can put on a show for Austin Peay.
Jawan, can you tell how much quarterback reps are tightening up? Do you know?
I don't know. I know they're rotating a lot of guys in. Everybody gets rep with the ones still. Everybody at practice getting rep to ones. I really like all of them. They all bring something different to the table. And whoever's back there, like I said before, we're just going to block for them and make sure they're comfortable.
One run game specifically, guys were pretty successful popping up some 10, 12, 15 yarders tonight. You just talk about that. How you guys make progress.
That's just, like you said, progress, just work. Working at it. It's still, we missed a lot of runs actually that we could have hit for more, but we just got to look at the film and correct technical things as linemen and running backs and reads.
At this point in camp, how you guys feel like you guys played together so long that you learned a new system? Is it kind of feeling like second nature now, or is it still kind of little things that you have to remind yourself to do?
It's still a new offense, so it's little things you can get better at. But I feel like as a whole, as a group, we've done a good job. We haven't had as many inmates as we had in the past. Everybody's been on top of their playbooks and stuff like that.
And as a group, 5 guys, everybody's back, so many veterans. What are y'all standards? I mean, what are your,
We have high standards. You know, we always have. We just want to continue to work and never get complacent. You know, a lot of people gonna praise us and they're gonna blame us this year, but we just gotta go out there and just try to perform and and produce.
What y'all been kind of the one consistent part of this team with all the uncertainty you've gone through. You guys have been the line pretty much forever. Do y'all talk, what it's like and what y'all have gone through these last few years, going through everything starting early in your careers?
All we've talked about lately, me, James, Zach, Bull, is that, we got to make the most of this. This is our last 4 months playing on the same team. Like you said, I feel like we've been here forever playing together. So we're just trying to go out there, each day at practice, work on something, work on your technique so we can have no regrets at the end of the day.
one of the things people talk about so much is the pass rush. People want to see it. And do you think there's a chance? We don't seem to get to the quarterback a lot in the first team. Do you think there's a chance they might be better than we're giving them credit for just because of what you guys are able to do?
Oh yeah, we have pride in ourselves as being the best protected O-line in the country. So when our D-line sees those other teams, those other offensive lines, I'm pretty sure they're gonna eat.
Who has impressed you up there? Is it looks like Big Dan is getting more consistent.
Yeah, Big Dan. He definitely he stepped it up a lot. And also a guy like Corey Miller, Jacquez Smith before the thumb injury, he was doing well. Marlon Walls, we got a lot of, like I said, hungry guys up there that want to rush the passer.
You only gave up 8 sacks all last season. With a new quarterback, what are y'all's expectations or goals in terms of being able to follow up on that?
We didn't set a goal as a number, but we set goals as an offensive line that we want to play tough, we want to play smart, and that we want to play physical. So I feel like if we do all those things, then we'll take care of the quarterback. We don't have a set number, but we definitely would like to beat last year's, improve from last year.
Thank you.